So hi guys, welcome back to Trend Talks. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, please remember to like, share, and of course to hit that subscribe button. And if you're up for it, you can also hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates from this channel. Now, for the people who constantly like reminding me to get my hair done, well, guess what? Your girl got her hair done. Finally got my hair done. Finally, guys, I have it. So we can now rest. We can move on from that. Because a lot of you like telling me, Miraj, you need to get your hair done. Miraj, you need to get your nails done. Finally, it's a full checkup. Nails done, hair done, and I'm happy and I'm feeling good. Listen, it takes about 6 to 8 hours to get my hair braided. Do you know how much time that is? That's too much time. And honestly, I'm just usually lazy to do that because I'm so busy with other things, with school, yada, 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 with videos, with work. So I'm booked and busy. And I'm usually just lazy to go get my hair done. To sit down for 8 hours to get my hair braided, that's a lot of time. But worry no more, because finally I got it done and I love it. I hope you guys like it as well, because I genuinely love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So let me not hear anyone say, Miraj, get your hair done. Miraj, get your nails done. Finally did it. Anyway, guys, I love you all so much. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you to bits and pieces. Now, let's get to business. So, the royal rotor is out here doing damage control for Kate, especially in recent light of the cancer treatment speech that people are like, oh no, this is just embarrassing. To a point, the UK media had to add subtitles for people to understand whatever Mumbles was saying. And let me tell you something, even despite the UK media adding subtitles, people were not able to comprehend whatever it is Mumbles was saying. So it's been pretty bad, to a point where people are urging her to get lessons, to seek lessons, because when she was in college, she was busy chasing after William. She forgot to learn some basic communication. So people wanted to take lessons. So the royal rotor is out here trying to praise Kate as always too, and it's just us. It's pathetic. But there's one person who cannot stand that and is shutting it down, and that's none other than Republic CEO Graham Smith. And this the way he literally comes for these people on social media is something that needs to be studied. He's one brave guy. He'll tell it to your face. Whenever they're having this demonstration or protest, and they're booing at Charles, he will be frontline booing. He'll be frontline reminding William and Kate, you guys, you're not my king. We don't want the monarchy. You guys are lazy. And he's so vocal about calling William out. I think out of all the royals, the one he hates in particular is none other than William. He hates William to the core. Because when you go to his social media handle on X, everything is William, and Charles. He cannot stand William. So you had one of William's minion, or the leftover royals minion, Rebecca English, took to X to somehow praise Kate, or like psych Kate up. Hold on, let me get it. And it really, really did not go well. So you have Rebecca English, and she made a post on X and said, the Princess of Wales will undertake a major role in next week's French state visit, as I revealed in the Daily Mail last week. Full story here. Of course, we're not going to read that. We are not interested in that. We do not care about that or what Kate has going on. But here's the best part. When Graham Smith, who I love, and I know you guys love as well, joined the chat. And he reposted that tweet and said, major role, standing, smiling, and shaking hands. That's the major role that this English rotor is out here trying to remind us. That's basically what they're doing. It's like, oh, Kate is going to undertake this major role. And guys, do you know what that major role is? Apparently, she's going to be part of the welcoming committee for the French president, who's going to be in the UK. So he's going to be part of the welcoming committee. And that is the engagement. That is working, guys. That's basically what this minion is saying, that Kate has a very huge engagement coming up. You guys should brace yourselves for it. She's going to blow your mind. That's basically what they're saying. And people are like, wait, it's just waving. literally waving. But here's the funny thing. Graham Smith reposting that just opened a can of worms because people are mocking the hell out of Kate. Some are saying, hey. I hope, please, guys, remind her not to open her mouth. We don't want her to speak. We don't want her to embarrass us. We don't want the French thinking that we're that uneducated. And then you have another dude say, oh, she's practicing French right now. She's busy practicing French. She's going to drop one sentence. Looking at remember the Glasgow incident? I've told you guys so many times, I don't think that's going to go away anytime because people keep bringing it up. People are like, please don't open your mouth. Oh, she's going to make croissants. That's another one I've seen. So people are just drilling. And don't worry, you're going to look at those comments and they're hilarious. This video is just, it's supposed to be funny because it is funny. The way people are saying, why are you praising her for waving and shaking hands? That's what you guys call engagement? And then they also say, oh, William is going to speak French. You remember during his Ocean speech, and he made a sentence, like a sentence or two at the start of his speech and at the end of his speech. And the UK media is like, Prince William delivered a groundbreaking speech in French. No, you idiot. It was two sentences at the start and at the end. And even the French people are like, oh no, that his French is horrible. You should not be praising that. It's horrible. Anyone can say that. That's bad. So now it's Kate done. People are like, Kate is going to drop that speech in French. The comments are something else, guys. Don't worry. I'm just about to read them, so you guys know how the internet is staring Kate down. I don't know when it became work for Kate to, for when they're welcoming, these leftover roles are welcoming the French president is now considered work. I don't know how that happened, but apparently now it is work. So a lot is happening right now and people are like, oh no, please, out of everything, this is what you guys call work? And then like, we know you guys are trying to make it, to do that so when she goes to Wimbledon, people are like, oh, but she's been working. She made cancer patients. She welcomed the French president. She's been working, guys. Go easy. A little easy on her, please. That is the vibe that they want you guys to roll with. But a lot of people are not buying it. To be honest with you, so many people are like, no, we're not buying this. We cannot continue doing this. This has got to stop. But anyway, the fun part are the comments. The way people are chewing. People are chewing him up is something else. Anyway, let me not waste your time and let me get to the comments because I know this is the fun part that you guys love. So I am says, so Kate knows ahead of time she'll be well enough for a state visit that isn't happening for days, but she isn't sure if she'll be well enough to visit charity. And then Just Me says she's probably polishing up her French. Mumbles speaking French. Oh, it's going to be a disaster. I pray she does not do that because the internet will chew her up. And then Paula says, let's hope she doesn't open her mouth to save us the embarrassment of asking what she said. John says the major role seems to consist of riding in a limo, saying hello, followed by a ride in a horse and cart. Exactly. That is not work. Patty says the sycophantic British media will be the death of the monarchy. I agree. Inevitable says, I've heard she'll cook the sausages at the state banquet. She can't even flip pancakes, guys. How is she going to make sausages? And then you have Jackie says, Becky English, Mr. Bean is waiting on you for your special romantic date. That's a major role, quite suited for you and must undertake. Comical, isn't it? You're just a figure in Rowan Atkinson. Why am I having trouble pronouncing that name? And I know Mr. Bean. I'm a huge fan. You're just a figure in Rowan Atkinson's genius mastery of tomfoolery at this point. So that's in response to Rebecca English. And then you have Livia says, we're being gaslit by the royals, always being told how hard they work, but nothing they do ever really looks like it's a proper job, does it? Waksha Willie does 1 or 2 charity visits a week, if that. Whitest Princess says, major role as puppet. Blue says, you've forgotten her mumbling duties? Yeah, she's going to be a We're getting that mumbling speech very soon, guys. Jay says, a carriage ride is considered as working? Good question. Sue says, has she had to take this week off to gear herself up for it? Think we'll believe it when we see it out. And then you have Alison says, if this is a major role for her, it epitomizes just how little she actually does contribute. Who knows, this time next week, her cancer card might be played at the last minute as she struggles with her roller coaster recovery from pre-cancerous preventative treatment. And then Man in the Shed says, is a skiing instructor coming? That's a fire. Is a ski instructor coming? That's funny. Miffy says, is she going to tire herself out snipping ribbons? So taxing. For real says, major role. Standing around, smiling sweetly, shaking hands. What utter irrelevance. For Sin says, suddenly a welcome at the airport is a major role. I can't remember this type of reports for Charles and Camilla in their former roles. Davy says, oh dear, what a tough schedule that is. Smiling, shaking hands. How is she going to manage all that? And then you have Mo says, so they uncaged her. Hope she behaves or back she goes. Then Jackie says, major role, is that terminology as mere mortals wouldn't understand? Mercy says, has she taken speech lessons? You guys are savage. You guys are savage. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. So a little bit, hold on. You guys are not, I mean savage. Like sometimes I read your comments. I'm like, oh, hold on. Wait, what? That is always the vibe. So apparently Kate going to welcome the president of France is considered welcome. Smiling, shaking hands and waving. That is work. And after that, she's going to be so tired. She's going to need some rest, some beauty sleep, and like a good vacation because she's been working. She's just met cancer patients. And then she welcomed the president. She was part of the welcoming committee. And I was trying so hard to keep it in, but it's so funny. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Emerald. Please remember to like, share, and hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.